Welcome back. We've been talking all things coronavirus related, and of course the Italian government has imposed a nationwide lockdown in an effort to tackle the world's worst outbreak outside of China. Movements in and out of famous cities like Rome, Florence and Milan are severely restricted. Streets are usually teeming with life and traffic have emptied. There has been imposition of a minimum distance of 1 meter between people in public spaces. Apparently bars are putting down tape. And let's speak to Manuela Biancospino, a resident of Italy. She's speaking to us from Rome. Manuela, thank you for speaking to us. Tell us, what is the situation where you are?
Yeah, so the situation is really surreal. So it has been 2 days I haven't gone out, and 2 days ago Rome was almost empty. I mean, the main streets like Via del Corso, Via dei Condotti were almost empty, and this is real. I mean, something that it seems surreal. And from yesterday, we can go out only if we have a real reason to go out, like if we need to go for grocery, if we need to go to work, it is like an urgence. Otherwise, we have to stay at home. We cannot drive, we cannot walk out. It's really a war. It seems to be in a war, during a war period.
Yeah, this is incredible. I mean, do you feel like you're confined, you're stuck at home?
Yeah. I feel like that since if I want to go out, if I want to go to work now, I've been working from home. But if I want to go out, I have to sign a self-certification that I'm going to work or I'm going to a certain place. If they find out that this is not real, they can put me on jail for 3 months, or they can give me a fine of more than 200 euros. So this is really a difficult moment for Italy, for all the Italian people.
Have you encountered any of the policemen who are checking people, who are making sure that there's a curfew in place as well after hours?
No, because I haven't gone out for 2 days, but I talked to my colleague at work and he was stopped. He was checked if it was real that he was going to work. So going around the city, he said that there are people stopping, the police, the carabinieri stopping you and asking you where you are going.
Yeah.
And this is
very hectic.
Crazy.
If you had to go now, if you needed some groceries, you are allowed to go to the shops, you said. Are you certain you'd get what you need? Do you know what the situation is in the shops right now?
Yes, I know the situation because 2 days ago, before the law was applied to the country, the law of going out only for certain urgencies. I went to a grocery store at 2 a.m. and I had to stay outside the place for at least, it was like between 20 and 30 minutes because we were waiting for other people to come out from the supermarket in order to be at a certain safety distance of at least 1 meter. And most of the food, like bread, milk, were almost gone. I just had the chance to take some fruit, like some salad, 2 or 3 oranges, but almost, the place was empty. So This was really scary.
And this is about keeping 1 meter between people, so
yes.
The shops have to control the people coming in. But like you say, the streets are very desolate anyway. Yeah,
they're desolated. And also, if you want to go to a restaurant, I've heard a person from Milan. He was going out to have lunch after work, and inside a big restaurant, there were only 3 people. And this was in Milan. In Rome, it's the same thing. Because I don't know for how long restaurants and public places will be open until 6 o'clock. Probably in a few hours or 1 or 2 days, everything would be closed.
Yeah.
All the bars, restaurants, and public places.
Manuela, do you know people who've been impacted by the coronavirus? And just give us a sense of, is there real fear in Italy right now?
Yeah, I mean, there is fear. I don't know personally a person who was affected, but I live in Rome and my parents live in Vicenza, which is in Veneto, which is one of the red areas in Italy. I'm really concerned about my parents. They are old. I call them twice a day to see if they need something and if they are well. I just recommend them not to go out if they don't really need something urgent, so they stay at home. They just go around. The building where they live just to breathe some air, but they don't move. They don't move.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing your experience with us. An incredible situation in Italy right now. That was Manuela Biancospino, and a resident speaking to us from Rome.